Orion at your library. My name is Karen Knox and I'm the director at the Orion Township Public Library, and I'm here with two of my esteemed colleagues today. We have Kate Kluwer, who's an adult services librarian, and Deborah Riffior, who's our youth services department head. Welcome, ladies. How are you today?
Good.
Yeah, I'm so excited because it's almost summer, and we have a lot of really exciting things going on this summer at the library. And it starts off in May with some fun crafts for adults and teens with some bath bombs.
Yes, we've got on May 4th, we've got Camille Leinbach coming back to the library. You might have come to some of her other programs. She's done lip gloss, she's done tea, and she's amazing. So this is going to be a craft for teen and adults, and we thought it might be a fun opportunity for mothers and daughters to come together.
That would be a lot of fun, absolutely. So you're going to make a bath bomb then?
Yes.
What's a bath bomb?
Those little fizzy chalky things that you drop in your bath, and they put in smells and oils. And
So it's like a spa experience in your bath.
Exactly.
Oh, how fun. That sounds great. So that's May 4th?
That's May 4th at 7 p.m.
Awesome. Very cool. And then on May 7th, we have a whole lot of really fun stuff planned. I'm really excited. What's going on May 7th?
So much stuff. We've got Star Wars Day, which is one of our biggest days. I think there were 700 people last year.
Wow.
And we start out, we've got youth crafts, we've got teen crafts, we've got a showing of the Clone Wars, and then we have some really special guests coming in the afternoon.
Oh, wow. So it's an all-day extravaganza.
All day from 10 to 4. So.
Very cool. And then there's also something else going on in the morning, I think, or starts in the morning anyway.
Yeah, it starts in the morning. On that day, as with all the Star Wars activities, we have Free Comic Book Day, which is a national day, and we will have comic books to give away to people until supplies last.
Okay, so come early to get your comic books.
Yes.
And there's comic books for all ages?
For all ages.
Okay.
Children, teens, and adults. And also, the crafts, when the children come, they will get to make lightsabers, and then they will be able to go through the Jedi training course.
Ooh.
I know.
We're going to be training Jedis on the 7th. That sounds like a lot of fun.
They had a lot of fun with it last year.
That's very cool. Awesome. So any Star Wars fans, come on out May 7th. Comic book fans, there's going to be a lot going on at the library for that. And then the Library of Michigan does something really very special every year. They pick a bunch of notable books, Michigan notable books. And this year we are going to be participating in the Notable Book Tour. Is that right?
We won a grant to have the Michigan Notable Book author, Matt Bell, come to our library at Orion. Wow. So not many in the state got to have that. He's author of Scrapper, which is kind of a post-apocalyptic book set in Detroit.
Okay.
And he's going to come on May 10th and tell us about his writing, the award, and what it means to write about Michigan.
Wow, that's really cool. It's fun to get local authors to come to the library and talk to us about their experiences. Yeah. And the kids got to have one for Battle last couple months ago, and so now it'll be fun for the adults to have one too.
The adults' turn.
Yeah, very cool. Awesome. And then I know we have a couple of special programs going on, health-related kind of programs with McLaren Health. Is that coming up as well?
We do. Starting in May and going through June, McLaren's coming in for a 6-week program to help educate people with chronic conditions. And this can be any kind of condition from diabetes to pain management. And McLaren's going to teach some kind of lifestyle techniques for managing your pain.
Oh, wow. And that's like all free health information?
Free information. It's just every Wednesday from 6 to 8:30 starting on May 11th.
Okay, wonderful. And I assume we'll have any topic is open for discussion.
Any topic, yep.
Very cool. Awesome. And then I know we've also got a series for seniors, senior care information. That's a program as well, right, on a variety of topics?
We are offering that. Yep, that'll be May 12th, and that's for anyone who's caring for seniors or even seniors themselves that may not know everything that's out there. And that's just kind of a broad spectrum place to come and learn about the services, the in-care or in-home care, and other opportunities for seniors in the community.
Wonderful. So it's a great information opportunity. Very cool. And while the adults are learning all this wonderful information, I think our kids are going to be dancing. Is that right?
Yes, it's one of our favorite programs that we do several times a year. And this one, we're just getting ready, and we'll dance. We'll be in the meeting room, and we do it for about 20 minutes to a half hour. And I have been told that the children go home and take a nap afterwards because of all the activity. It is very, very fun.
Awesome, awesome. That's really cool. And then I know we also have a story time outside at the park. Is that right? Which park are we going to be at?
Yeah, we're going to be at Children's Park down in the village.
Wonderful.
And we did this last year for the first time, and it was so successful that we knew that we had to do it again this year. So we will be there June 8th in the morning, and we look forward to seeing everyone.
Great. So just come on down to Children's Park and bring your caregivers and your little ones and have a good time.
Yeah,
awesome.
And hope for sun.
Absolutely, yes, definitely hope for sun. That's a good thing. And then I see that we're also doing some Nursery Rhyme Olympics. What's that all about?
Well, this year our reading theme is Get Ready, Set,
and Read,
I think it is, yes. So it's all about activity. So with the little kids, we wanted to do just a little Olympics, and we will involve some literacy skill with nursery rhymes. So we will read the nursery rhymes, and then we will play games based on those nursery rhymes, such as Humpty Dumpty Egg and Spoon Race and things like that.
Fun. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and when is that one happening?
And that will be June 13th.
Okay, very good. Awesome. Gosh, we've got so many wonderful things to talk about. And I know that Kathleen has actually scheduled a lot of really fun things for our teens to do as well. So let's throw it over to Kathleen and see what she's got planned.
Thanks, Karen. I'm here to tell you about 4 really great teen programs we have coming up for the months of May and June. The first one is called Wreck This Journal, which will take place on Friday, May 13th at 6:30. This is an after-hours program. Wreck This Journal by Carrie Smith is a special kind of book that encourages its readers to think outside the box and redefine journaling. Every page has a different offbeat instruction, like sew this page, drip coffee on this page, take this book for a walk, or poke holes in this page with a pencil. Attendees will be introduced to this new therapeutic way of art journaling and fully engage in the creative process. Our next program is a League of Legends LAN party, which will take place Friday, May 20th at 6:30. You'll join fellow LOL players, and the library will have computers that you can use, or you can bring your own laptop. We'll also provide pizza and snacks. Our next program is Introduction to Archery, which will take place on Saturday, June 25th at 2 p.m. Instructors from Royal Oak Archers will be here, and they'll talk a little bit about important safety, and then all participants will have a chance to shoot their very own bow and arrow in practice. Our last program is June 29th at 7 p.m. and it's a do-it-yourself nail polish class. It's a perfect treat for yourself or a gift for someone. Camille Leinbach from Autumn Moon Aesthetics will be here, and she'll show you how to mix the perfect color. You can register for all of these programs online at orionlibrary.org.
On Saturday, March 12th, over 200 fifth graders formed 51 teams for the 31st annual Battle of the Books competition. Due to the huge numbers, the event has quickly outgrown the library, so it takes place at the Scripps Middle School Gymnasium. Back in November, library staff selected 15 books from a wide variety of genres and challenged participants to read each one. At the competition, staff read 100 facts and quotes from each book, and the teams had to come up with the title and author.
We look for a variety of books that all the children find at least 1 or 2 books that they like. So we always choose genre fiction, like mysteries, fantasy, science fiction. We choose nonfiction books, and we choose graphic novels, and then just some great literature. And we always have a book that we can get the author to come to our award ceremony.
This is a big event for the staff every year, especially the youth staff. They really enjoy picking out the books, figuring out which ones we're going to read. You know, that's always a big project every year to get a variety of books for the kids. We want to get some fiction, some nonfiction, some poetry, some different genres and things of that nature, some longer ones, some shorter ones. So that's always fun. And then watching the kids come into the library. We had so many battle teams this year come in. Now that the youth department has been renovated, we have spaces where the teams would come in and practice and meet leading up to the event. The teams would come in on their own and find spots and corners, and staff across the building. We're seeing this happening, and I think it really creates some energy.
We have a lot of teens that volunteer at the library all the time, but this is a special day, Battle of the Books. We're very appreciative of our National Honor Society students that help every year with the Battle of the Books. We have about 20 of them here today. They'll also be helping with the award ceremony. So we're very grateful for them. They help with our Passport to Spring, and we have a great relationship with the schools. So these teens are very instrumental in our programming.
I'm here today because I did the Battle of the Books when I was in 5th grade, and I had a lot of fun, so I kind of wanted to come back. And my brother's actually doing the Battle of the Books, so I wanted to see him compete and everything. And I volunteer my time because it just makes me feel good, like when I help other people out and just like see the outcome of it, and it's like always good, so it makes me feel good about myself and stuff.
On Tuesday, March 15th, staff, participants, and parents gathered at the Lake Orion High School auditorium for an award ceremony. Each team was called up on stage to be recognized. The top 3 highest scoring teams were saved for last. Placing third with a score of 90 was Word Nerds 2 from Stadium Drive Elementary. In second place with 91 points were the Pillow Warriors, representing Stadium and Orion Oaks Elementary. And finishing in first place with a score of 92 out of 100 was the Flufftastic 5 from Carpenter Elementary School.
I'm Christopher, and I am really excited about this. I didn't believe it would go this far.
I'm Mackenzie, and what else am I supposed to? Carpenter Elementary.
Hi, my name's Sanaya Howard, and it was really fun to do the Battle of the Books because I get to be with all my friends, and I'm a book nerd, so it was really fun for me because I really get to read a lot.
Hi, my name is Hope. I'm finally on TV, and this was so much fun because I love winning, and I like reading with all my friends, and yeah, go to Grace.
Hi, my name is Grace Hearns, and I'm really excited.
After the award ceremony, children's author Gary Schmidt was introduced to the crowd and shared a few personal stories and life lessons. His book, Wednesday Wars, was one of the books that was required reading for Battle of the Books.
Oh, it's great to be here. I mean, they're so excited. They're so filled with joy. And to see a group of kids that are filled with joy and excitement because they're reading, how cool is that? These kids are filled with enthusiasm. And so when I'm talking about the importance of reading, I'm really talking to the choir here. They already know how important reading is. That's huge, and it's unusual. It doesn't happen all over the place that this many kids can come together and already know that reading is so crucial and important and fun. And that's what all these teachers and librarians have made happen.
On Friday, April 15th, the Orion Township Library hosted its annual Volunteer Appreciation Luncheon. Staff expressed their gratitude by inviting volunteers to enjoy lunch and tap their toes to country music by ONTV's own Bob Lowe. Even the library's reading dogs were treated like royalty.
Well, I think every day we appreciate the volunteers, and our staff is great about saying thank you. We really appreciate it. But once a year, it's really nice to do something special where we group them all together and really appreciate them.
Volunteers mean that the library can offer services and programs that we couldn't otherwise offer. We have a limited amount of staffing resources for our library, and so our volunteers help us put on programs, prepare for programs, offer services, make sure that our books get cleaned, things get reshelved, just so many different kinds of projects that we wouldn't be able to do everything if we didn't have them. So we're really grateful.
The library also depends on volunteers with special needs to help out with various chores. The relationship is mutually beneficial.
That's something that Lori McGeary has worked on for us, and she works with different special needs groups. So some are from the high school and some are special needs adult groups in the community. And some of them like to come in, and it provides them a chance to have a job-related experience so that they can come and do something productive and feel successful with their lives. And some of them are limited in what they can do if they weren't able to come here. So we like to provide them with that experience. We like to have them in the library. We like the rest of the community to see that we work with them as well. Because they are a part of our community just like everybody else. Hello, my name is Karen Knox, and I'm the director here at the Orion Township Public Library, and I'm here today with my colleague Lori McGeary. And Lori is our volunteer coordinator here at the library, and she works very hard in that capacity, and we're here to learn a little bit more about what that means. How are you today, Lori?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. So you're the volunteer coordinator here for the library.
I am.
And what does that mean? What does that entail?
Well, it entails quite a variety of different things. Mostly it's recruiting, placement, and training of volunteers throughout the entire library. And so I have a good relationship with each department. And we also work closely with the Friends of the Library and our local schools through Lake Orion Community Schools.
Oh, that sounds like a really great opportunity to get volunteers all throughout the building then.
It is. It gives me a great chance to recruit from teenagers to retirees from the Orion Center that come and visit us there as well.
Wonderful. That's great. So, so that covers kind of the different age groups. So what kinds of things do volunteers do at the library?
Many different things. Our teens help out mostly in the youth department, and they help with youth programming, special events. Some of the special ones are Battle of the Books and our haunted house here. Our gingerbread house program is really popular too. In the adult side, they help with a lot of shelving type of activities, organizing, shelf reading, and programming too. We also have volunteers that help in our IT department, and they help with special projects. They were a big part of our RFID project with our self-checkout machines tagging every material in the library. So they were instrumental in that. And we do get a lot of volunteers that help our Friends of the Library with their big book sale and their Passport to Spring, which is coming up April 30th.
Yes, very good. That's awesome. So how does somebody who, let's say maybe somebody's interested in becoming a volunteer, how does somebody do that?
Sure, it's very simple. They can apply online at our website at orionlibrary.org. That's the easiest, and they just click on Become a Volunteer, and there's a quick application. It takes about 5-10 minutes, and that comes directly to me, or if they want to, they can stop in and try to meet up with me here, and I'm happy to talk to them.
Wonderful. That sounds great. Nice and easy for everybody?
Yes.
So do you have any idea how many volunteers the library has right now?
Well, in 2015, we had a total of 90 adult volunteers, over 180 teens, and we had over 5,000 hours of service that was provided to the library.
Wow.
So pretty amazing.
That's really amazing. Yes. And it's really great that we have that many volunteers and that they're willing to give us that many hours, because I know as the director that we wouldn't be able to handle all of the programming that we do and offer all the services that we do without our volunteers.
We are very lucky, and we get so many great talents and backgrounds to share their little expertise with the library, so we're very grateful.
That's wonderful. That's really great. What are some, I think last summer we had a special project outside with our gardens. Did we have some special volunteers working on that last year?
We did. Our gardens always have looked very nice, but we had some volunteers that were really interested in trying to improve them a little bit. So we formed a little team of gardening angels, and there's about 5 of them, and they really improved the garden area in the front and also in the back by the pergola, and they've added some annuals and perennials to kind of keep the library looking beautiful. So we're very, very happy with that too.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the teens sometimes help out at the Battle of the Books. What do they do there usually?
They do. Our teens from Lake Orion High School, actually, through the National Honor Society, are usually the group of teens that help with this. And we get about 20 that help at the actual event. They help with scoring. They help with running the answers back and forth, setup and tear down, and also some photography as well. And then they also help with the actual battle awards, and they pass out the gift bags and help sell the author's books.
Wonderful. So there's a lot of different kinds of things that our volunteers get to do, which is wonderful.
A great variety.
Absolutely. Do you see volunteering changing at all in the future? Do you see a need for us to get more volunteers or different kinds of volunteers?
I do. I see things changing a bit. I see episodic volunteering is more where volunteers come in for once in a while for just maybe a short little project, one little part, and then they get a taste of volunteering here. They get a taste of the library and see what they really like to do. Also, family volunteering is now very important because family volunteering time is limited, so they volunteer as a family unit, and then they all get a piece of helping out their library and their community.
Oh wow, that's really awesome.
I actually sat down with one of our awesome teen volunteers, Eric Bellman. Let's take a listen. I'm here with one of our great teen volunteers, Eric Bellman. So Eric, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 15 years old. I attend Lake Orion High School, and I recently won the 2016 Turkey Patch competition.
That's awesome. Great. So what are some of your other interests and hobbies?
Well, I like to hunt. That's part of my family, and that's partly why I entered this competition. I like cars, and in my spare time, I like to play video games here and there.
Great. And how long have you been volunteering at the Orion Township Public Library?
I've been volunteering for the past year or so at the library.
And how long have you been coming to the library?
Oh, it's been a long time. We've always went there as kids, and we always had a good time.
Great. Did you enjoy story time?
Oh, yes. Good
Yes.
memories.
Well, good. So, like you said, you recently won the very special contest called the National Wild Turkey Federation, the Michigan State chapter, and you were the patch design winner. So tell me, how did you hear about the contest, and what did you have to do to enter?
Well, my 8th grade science teacher, his name is Mr. Gray, he teaches at Walden Middle School. He gave us this option as an extra credit to draw a patch for the turkey contest, turkey patch design contest, and I submitted mine partly because I like to hunt and it's part of my family heritage, and I wanted the extra credit for my grade, obviously.
Well, that's great too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an actual drawing of your
Yes,
patch?
I do.
All right, let's see that.
This was my original drawing right here, and then the artist who works for them, he kind of takes it and changes it a little bit to fit on the patch that they choose for this year, and this was the end result.
Very nice. Were you so excited when you finally saw the patch all finished?
Mm-hmm. I could hardly understand how I won, because I thought there's no way. There must have been something better than mine.
Well, obviously there wasn't, so good for you. So what did you win?
Well, I ended up winning a check for $100, and I had the honor of being able to design this patch. There was a collection of all the patches that they've had for the previous years, and they auctioned that off for somewhere around $2,000. So.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. So there was an award ceremony that you got to attend?
Yes, they held it at a Holiday Inn, and it was a very nice dinner, fancy and all that, and they had lots of items to auction off.
Great. And as a side note, just to let everybody know, this is the 7th patch design winner from Walden Middle School of Lake Orion Community Schools. So that's pretty great. You're continuing the tradition. So I just want to say congratulations to you, Eric, for being, first of all, a great volunteer for our library. We love having you, but also winning such a prestigious award. So you have a picture here too. So
yes, I do.
Who is that of?
That's my grandpa. His name is Carl Bellman. He passed away a couple years ago. But his heritage and lifestyle continues with the rest of us. He always loved hunting. He loved to hunt turkeys, deer. He hunted pretty much everything that you could think of, from duck to white-tailed deer.
Okay, and you're looking forward to continuing that tradition then?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us today and talking a little bit about volunteering at the library and something special that you really won and were a part of, and it's something important to your family. So thanks for joining us. And if anybody out there would like to become a volunteer, teens, adults, please contact the library, myself, Lori McGarry, and you can apply right on our website at orionlibrary.org. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name's Beth Sheridan. I'm the head of adult services here at the library, and I'm going to tell you about our summer reading club, which happens this year from June 11th through August 13th. There's a library-wide theme that has to do with exercise and sports. For youth, the theme is On Your Mark. For teens, the theme is Get in the Game. And for adults, the theme is Exercise Your Mind. And all ages will have the opportunity to win great prizes for reading, basically. You also will have a chance to complete special bonuses to win other prizes, and there'll be a grand prize at the end for all the different age groups. And all you have to do to participate is to register online, either at the library at home, and record your reading and listening. To kick off our summer reading club, we are having a library-wide kickoff in the back of the library in the beautiful lawn, and that's going to be Saturday, June 11th from 11 to 2. It's for the whole family, all ages. There's all kinds of things to do. You can enjoy food, live music. In fact, we're having the Boogie Woogie Piano Man come and entertain us. There's all kinds of fun activities. A football throw, a bouncy house, henna tattoos, crafts, and lots of other things you can do. And of course, we're hoping you'll sign up for summer reading while you're here. So don't miss that. It's again Saturday, June 11th from 11 to 2. But during the whole summer, we'll be having a lot of programs that go along with the theme for summer reading. For example, for all ages, there's going to be a Bike the Pollyant Trail bike ride. On July 16th, you get to bike from the library on the Pollyant Trail to the Yates Cider Mill for free donut and cider, and then turn around and come back, and there'll be prizes for that. For youth, some examples. These are just examples of the many programs. There's going to be a Nursery Rhyme Olympics for the youngest kids. There's pom-pom sports for the grade school kids. For teens, there's going to be an escape room and a chocolate Olympics. And for adults, we're having a roaming readers walking club that's going to meet every Wednesday morning, and an outdoor yoga at your library. Many of those having to do with the theme of exercise and sports. So again, that's just a small sampling of what's going on this summer at the library, and we sure hope you can participate. Thank you, and back to you, Karen.
Well, thank you, Beth, for that information about our summer reading kickoff. You know, that day is so important to our library, and it's so much fun. We have so many families come out for the entire afternoon from 11 to 2 that day, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So thanks for all that information, Beth. You know, we have a lot of other things going on too, especially for our kids. They're playing book bingo, is that right?
Yes, they get to come in and we play bingo for a long time, and thanks to the friends, every child who comes to the book bingo goes home with a book.
Oh wow, that's
I know.
Wonderful.
So I'm really happy about that.
That's really cool. So they get to learn how to play bingo too.
They do, and they do have to learn. Some of them don't know how to do it. So we actually have our teen volunteers coming in, and they help the kids learn how to cover the card.
Oh, very good. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Well, also in line with our activity for the summer with the sports and exercise and stuff, we have a club that we're forming. Is that right, Kate?
Yes, we've got the Roaming Readers Walking Club, which is going to be a new thing for the adults. And it's kind of an informal book club that we're going to do Wednesdays in the morning walking down the Pollyant Trail. So it's very informal. You can talk about any book you're reading right now, anything you're interested in, and it'll be a great opportunity to get out and get some exercise in the summer.
Absolutely, and they say walking for 30 minutes a day is kind of what you're supposed to do, right?
That's
something like that?
All you need, apparently.
So come to the library, get your 30 minutes of walking in, and talk about books. That sounds like a lot of fun. So that's on Wednesdays. Awesome. And in addition to that, we're bringing back our really popular outdoor yoga program.
Hugely popular outdoor yoga. Last summer, it was a big hit. Everybody loves coming in for yoga with Renee, and she's great with all levels. So if this is your first time doing yoga, awesome. Come do it with us. If you're experienced, it's great for you too. And we're doing that a couple times throughout the month.
Okay. Awesome, and that'll be outside if the weather permits.
Outside, weather permitting. There is registration, so in case we do have to bring it inside, it's a limited number. But fingers crossed for good weather.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, how fun. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun outside, and we've also got some fun things planned for inside in our meeting rooms as well. We have something called Tasting and Touring Michigan. What's that about?
This will be great. If anyone came to the author fair last winter, we had an author, Jay Beeler, and she wrote a recipe book with Michigan recipes. So all of our best native food, she put it together into some delicious ways. And this will be an opportunity to come here speak about her research and her book, and also to try her recipes. She's bringing in all sorts of stuff. So we're really excited for this.
So it's a tasting indeed.
Tasting, yep.
Oh, how fun. That'll be a lot of fun. And that's great for, I hope the recipes are easy because I don't cook very well. So hopefully I can learn something too. All right, very good. And then I know that we have our nice puppet stage at the library. We're going to bring that out and do a puppet show. Is that right?
We are. I've heard that the tortoise and the hare are going to be there.
Oh, wow.
And they whispered in my ear that for all the children who show up, they will get to take home a homemade puppet that they make at the program.
Oh,
yes.
how fun.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be really neat. And puppets are the best because they enable so much imagination and creativity of our kids. So
Yes, they do.
That's wonderful. And we also have something called Gobstopper Games. What's that about?
Well, what that is, it's like the Candy Olympics. Okay. So we get to do events and activities that revolve around sweet treats, and they get to be active outside and just have a lot of fun.
Awesome. So another outdoor active kind of.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of the Willy Wonka story, you know, the Gobstoppers.
Yes, absolutely. All that good candy that's
all
out
that
there.
Candy stuff. Yeah. So if you like candy, come to the Gobstopper Games.
And then we'll be outside, so you can.
And it will be outside.
Run out all that energy you're going to have, and then go home and take a nap.
Yes. Well, this is for the older kids, so I don't know if they'll take a nap.
That's true. That's true. Oh, how fun though. That's really great. And then I know that our bedtime math program has been very popular, and there's something called glow-in-the-dark geometry coming up.
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to have a lot of glow sticks, and the kids will be able to make geometric shapes and learn how to extend their math knowledge about geometry using different using different glow sticks and materials. Thank you. Yeah. And having fun with math.
Okay, very fun.
And that's for grades K through 5.
Wonderful. And that's since that's in the evening, we can maybe have the glow in the dark stuff going on. They can take them with them. And
yes, I think so. Yep, and that'll be June 22nd.
Okay, very good. Awesome. And then, we do so much with books and reading books, but we also know that we have a lot of writers out there in our community, so we're doing something for them too.
I was shocked at how many in last February's Flash Fiction. We had a huge turnout, and all these Lake Orion authors asked that we get together and practice writing. Wonderful. So we're going to have a new monthly writing workshop. It's going to start on May 25th, and Dr. Gloria Nixon-John's going to be there for that one to kind of get things going and talk to writers. So
very
it'll be
fun.
good.
Very fun, so we can nurture those future budding authors that we have in our midst. Oh, that's so much fun. Wonderful. Well, our library is governed by a library board of about 6 people, and one of our library board members has a really special message for all of our patrons to talk about a new program that they're starting. So I'm going to send it over to Mike Luna. Mike?
Hi, my name is Mike Luna. I am on the Fund Development Committee with 2 other board members from the Board of Trustees of the Orion Township Public Library. Our purpose is to raise funds for the library to be used in many ways. They go through programming, whether it's children's or adults or seniors, to various supplies and materials that we can benefit all our patrons for their enjoyment. Our committee decided to create to offer a Give a Special Day program to our patrons. This gives you an opportunity to share a special day with over 15,000 people who come through the library on a monthly basis. So whether you're celebrating a birthday, a holiday, a promotion, or just to give someone a special day and put a smile on their face, you can offer that opportunity. For $50, of which all proceeds, 100% of the proceeds go to the programming. For $50, you get your name on the TV library. We'll display your name on the website, which is also highly visited, and our Facebook page will be updated with your special day. So just imagine that. That'd be a great way to honor a loved one. For $100, your name or message will be displayed on the digital road sign. Also, a poster will be created with your message and displayed in the library, in addition to all the other 3 items that you get with the $50. So we strongly welcome you to honor your loved one or give a special day to help support library programming. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike, for talking about that Give a Special Day program. That's a really special initiative that we're starting. So that almost wraps us up for this episode, but I do have a couple of important dates that I want to make sure everybody's aware of. Memorial Day weekend is coming up, and the library will be closing on Saturday, May 28th, and Monday, May 30th, so that our staff can enjoy the long weekend as well, and hopefully everybody else will be out enjoying nice weather, maybe planting flowers and things that weekend. So we will be closed the 28th and 30th of May. And then the library also hosts Red Cross blood drives throughout the course of the year, and our next one is coming up on June 23rd. And so anybody that's interested in donating blood for that cause can go online and sign up for our blood drive. And then finally, I just wanted to mention the Friends of the Library. They do so much work for our library, and most of the programs that we offer, we couldn't do without the funding from the Friends. And one of the big fundraisers that the Friends does 3 times a year is a book sale. And they have a ton of gently used books that are going to be available for sale. And the next sale is coming up in May, from May 16th to the 21st. So mark that on your calendars as well. Teacher night starts out on May 16th, and then we have Friends member night and open to the general public the rest of that week of May 16th. So please come out and support the Friends of the Library so we can continue to offer these great programs for our community. So anyway, thanks a lot, Kate, for all of your help today. And Deb, thank you very much. And thanks to all of you for watching. Please come down to the library and visit us this summer. We look forward to seeing you. Take care.